Ittefaq is a special film on so many levels, like I said right at the beginning. And I think you were one of the first people, and I think Renu Auntie will endorse that, who showed that, that strength and support to the material. It came your way, and then eventually all of us kind of decided to produce this film. What was your core instinct when you first read the material that made you want to support it?
There are two, three things, and I'd say that now. One, of course, I've known Junu and Abhay since they were babies. They used to assist Karan. Junu used to. And Renu Auntie I've known for years, and Ravi sir. And I don't know, I'm not very socially good. I don't know how to keep on, how do you say, nurture relationships. But I feel for people for some reason. And that's not the big thing, that I feel for people for some reason. The big thing is that those people feel a lot for me, and I can sense that. So I've always felt Renu Auntie, for some reason, just loves me. And the two kids, I've seen them grow up, and when one of them decided to direct a film, I think apart from the legacy and the fact that they are from films and they want to do this stuff, I thought it was an amazing script. I normally don't have too much sense of script, as Karan would tell you. Karan narrated some other film to me called Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, and it ended up being some other film. Kal Ho Na Ho, I didn't even hear the script. And he knows I have no sense of scripting and screenplay, and that could be an amazing headline. Shah Rukh has no sense of screenplay, that's why he makes such awful films. But I'm going to try and say things which don't get me in any kind of headline tonight.
It's a bit difficult, no matter what you say. It's
so
okay.
When I read the script, to be honest, I wanted to be a part of it as an actor. It was so exciting. And I think a better actor than me has essayed that role now, which is Akshay, and more befitting for the film. Unfortunately, at that time, I had decided to do 3 films, so I couldn't become part of it. I was doing Rais and Fan, and they were physically very hectic. I just loved the way the film had been adapted, turned around, changed a bit, and the product, inshallah, when it comes out, everybody will enjoy it. Apart from that, I remember Yash ji, a few days before he passed away, Mr. Yash Chopra, he told me the story how he made Ittefaq. And that's an amazing story. He was making some film, and there was a break in some film, and they went to see this play, and overnight they all decided to make this film for the B.R. Chopra production. And when I was growing up, it was my mother's favorite film, Ittefaq. And Mr. Rajesh Khanna's first film, maybe, I don't know, or maybe the second, or it was a newcomer that time, and Nanda ji, who nobody could expect anyone else to be but a sister. Okay, sisterly and loving and sweet. And the way that it's very theatrical. It's based on a play, so maybe so. And I found it very, very interesting. And in a country where we don't make too many thrillers, to come across a script which young boys are adapting from a classic, if I may say so, and and bring it to fore, it was extremely exciting. And to Karan's credit, I'm a little lethargic about taking films and getting them cast. But Karan is really good with it. He sees the right people in the right roles. I think that's one of his biggest strengths as a director and a producer. So when he decided on Akshay and Siddharth and Sonakshi, I thought it was really a fantastic combination. So thank you very much for genuinely making one of my favorite films more relevant for the times today. Because some films, like, I've done Devdas, which would never be better than the classic. Dawn, one has attempted, which would never be better than Bachchan Saab's. But somewhere down the line, just to reintroduce the great cinema that perhaps passes the youngsters by. So Ittefaq is another move in that line, and hopefully the youngsters will really like it.